Hello and welcome to Trucking with Izzy, or should I say Izzy on the buses. Today we are in ETS2 and we have 1.58 beta, and I thought I'd do a DBus world. We have this fancy MArcopolo G7 1200 with the Scania chassis. It is by Norman Mods. I think it's a Brazilian modder. And today we are going from Geneva all the way to Milan via Turin. There we go, that's better. I don't know why it was doubling back. Yeah, so it turns out that the bus one I did with
turn left.
No, the front, right, open the door, is one of my highest viewed videos. So I thought I'd do another and we can test out, show you 1.58. A couple of things. Instead of having the route advisor, you have these widgets now. I don't know if you're going to actually be able to see them because they're at the edge of the screen, and at the moment you can't move them. Right, we are on time, so let us move. I've got a mod in that'll puts the maximum, the limiter to 100 kilometers an hour. Because I believe that's what coaches and that are limited to in Europe. The speed limits I've put down are for the cars because they're more relevant to buses, rather than the truck.
After 50 yards, turn left.
Right, so as I say, the widgets are a good idea, but I want to be able to move them. If I can't move them, then they're useless. That's why, I always used to mod the route advisor, because that way you could see the messages on the screen when I'm recording. They're great having them at the edge of the screen, but I don't record the ultra wide. Well, I do record it, but I chop off the edges when it comes to what I publish. It has 1.58 has a new physics system, or an upgraded physics system. I have noticed a difference. It's also got a new way of doing the throttle. I haven't really noticed that because I have already altered the config file. Took it up to 80. Wind noise seems to be a bit excessive. With this bus, you can hear the engine really loud outside. But it's quite realistic. Wind noise is a little bit loud still, but I'm using Z-mod stuff, by the way, still. They seem to have having no issues with 1.58 that we've come across so far. Right, I'm going to need to take it easy here. Frame rate seemed to have... Oh, keep left, it said, didn't it? Nearly. He probably would have just come down to there anyways. Right, we have come to the French border. Outside of Switzerland, you move, to get to Italy in this direction. We cross the border into France. Unfortunately, have to do the truck bit, otherwise you get an illegal border crossing. And I might have to jump ahead if I can't trigger this because the front end hits the barrier. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to jump forward. Right, there we go. I'm hoping this one will accept it, otherwise I'll have to jump forward again. Recognises it this time. I don't know why on the Swiss side of the border. But if you come the other way, the French side it gets through alright, and the Swiss side it doesn't trigger it, so it's obviously the prefab. Now we're getting onto the toll road. Right, we can use the telepass here, so we're looking for one of these left two, but we have to get down to 30 kilometers an hour, so that we can just sail straight through the barrier without stopping. There we go. And check that car. It's gonna, yeah, and it'll just pull across. It's like a typical car driver. Alright, let's get the speed up. So because of the sound balance, I'm having to run the buses on their own profile, which means it's ideal to have the speed limiter mod in. We are heading to Torino. Italian, we're coming off here. Not the first one? Yes, the first one.
After 15 yards, fix right ahead.
Yeah, it says 70 miles an hour coming around a corner, but halfway around the corner you're limited to 50 because it's a sharp corner. It really should slow you down before you start turning. Because you gauge the speed of a corner by the speed limit. If you can't see how it goes. Oh, still in a 50. So this is the third attempt at the bus journey. First one I had issues where it didn't record. Second one I had issues where all the sound was recorded on one, it recorded on every video, on every channel. It recorded everything. So I couldn't separate it in post-production. So I abandoned that. Then I loaded up a beta, found out it worked. So here we are, hopefully, third time's a charm. and of course DBus is still working. Although, yeah, I was about to say his back end looks missing, but it's not. We've got the Swiss-Italian Alps. I suppose the French Alps as well. Turn the engine up a bit, or turn the truck noises down a bit. A toll coming up, telepass. Oh, we got a train. They're getting longer. So we're looking for the telepass lane, which is the left 2. No, are you going to this one? Get us down below 30. Why are you stopping? fuel. No. No. Oh, I haven't planned on that. We've got 200 miles of fuel and 280, sorry, 200 k's of fuel and 280 k's of... Oh, I think we're going to be late to Milan. Never even checked the fuel. But I haven't filled it up yet, so I've done how many miles? Kilometres since I... Yeah, so I've done 1700 kilometres, which I suppose that's quite good fuel economy for still 200 left. That's nearly 2000 kilometres on a tank. Right, we want the middle one, telepass. Middle one will split into two with a telepass on the left and a card on the right, or cash, or down to 30. Hopefully the cars ahead won't come to a halt. Nothing on the left, nothing coming flying down on the right, no. So, we are turning right here.
Keep right. 50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right
Right, we are going to Torino South, I believe.
Keep right.
Yep.
After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
And we'll stop at any first fuel station we come
Exit
to.
right ahead. Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I'm 10 minutes late, but it's literally around the corner. You might be able to see it straight ahead. That's it straight ahead. The side of that fence.
After 50 yards, turn left. Turn left.
We are going into Bay 3, so we've got 1, 2 is a left-hand bay, and then this one. Five people coming on, 7 leaving. So it's 14 minutes late. $150k, right, we are all on. No sign of a fuel station yet.
Turn left. Keep right. 15 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Heading to Milano.
Keep right. After 15 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead.
Below 40. It's going very wide.
Keep left.
Alright, we have a toll gate coming up. Oh. Cash on the left. I've got a card. We'll go on the right. Kilometers of fuel. Sign of a filling station yet. I'm not sure if that's one just up ahead. No, that's just a junction, I think. Yeah, that's just a junction. Oh, yeah, it is. No, it's just parking. No fuel there. We are half an hour late currently. Where's the fuel stations? Fuel anxiety. I hate fuel anxiety. Straight on for Milan, right to Geneva. We can do both lanes to go around. And we're going to have to slow down to 60. Kilometers of fuel. Fuel, 700 meters. Can't do that sign. You have to bring it down to 40. Fuel is to the right. Yeah. Assuming trucks. Is the fuel as well as the parking? Only 20 minutes late. There we go. Pass again. See, that car stops. The police car didn't stop. Now, is it just because I'm right behind him? Right, Milan to the right. Sun's going down. are going to
Keep right.
the first junction. We're not going to Milan North.
Right ahead.
We're heading towards Milan Airport. We're not going to it, but we're heading towards it.
100 yards. Turn right.
It's just over there. Come on. Good car. Right, and we are finishing in Bay 3 again. One, two, three. These have got a little stop at the end so that you feel the. Yeah. There we go. 20 minutes late. But that is. Do I have to close the doors for it to finish properly? Yep. Right. So there we go. We departed Geneva 1 minute late. We departed Turin 15 minutes late, and we departed Milan. Oh, we arrived in Milan 20 minutes late, so all the passengers got off. It was 20 minutes late. So there we go. I love DBus World, and I think the coaches DLC is going to be really good. I like this coach. Norman Mods has done a really good job of it. Just my problem with is the sound, but that's that's an ETS issue which should be solved once the coach's DLC has been released. I don't like the fact that you can't move his widgets. As I say, I will show you what the widgets are like, but it'll have to be. I'll have to process it here. I'll process it here so that you can see the widgets. Because I'll have to do a little bit of camera trickery, well, editing. Right, so that is another episode of Trucking with Izzy. Goodbye.